Good evening and welcome to our 6 p.m. broadcast. It's been a long broadcast since morning. Usually by this time we have a fair amount of ideas. Celebrations begin. People know, each camp knows who has to do what. But this is an election in the time of a pandemic, and obviously nobody knows what the result is going to be. Mr. Nambiar, let's begin with you. What do you make of these results? Apart from obviously the patient wait, what does this mean for the principal protagonists, Tejaswi as well as Nitish Kumar?
There are a couple of takeaways this election has shown to everybody. One is that reviewing an election, sitting in the studios are not anymore going to be the one which can be predicted from the studios or sitting in Delhi. The Bihar has shown a different way and the different politics, and the Bihari pride, rather than just dividing them into the caste, kurmis or Dalit, पिछड़े और अलग-अलग तरीके से जो लोगों को वोटर्स को जो बांटने का जो तरीका है in terms of at least in the TV studios have completely reduced to typically a proper election wherein the voter is the winner. That is the first take. That is the evidence of that is all the exit polls are really gone to a haywire when it comes to predicting the Bihar election. So the real winner in this election is the Biharis and the voter of Bihar.
Okay.
Now coming to the earlier program, when I was listening to Sagarika Ghosh and the other some of the panelists,
yes,
she was clearly saying there is a huge anti-incumbency. What is an anti-incumbency?
No, I don't agree. Nobody will see these results. This is not a result of anti-incumbency.
I just wanted to
122 for NDA is not anti-incumbency.
Yeah, so that's precisely I'm saying. So there is no anti-incumbency. This is definitely a close election. If anybody who looks at the history of Indian elections, 15 years a government is in power. Of course, there would be some amount of anti-incumbency which is generally there in any election, and hardly chand you will be able to find few chief ministers in this country like a Jyoti Basu or a Patnaik, etc., who has completed the fourth term.
Sure.
Most of the people, whether it is successful chief ministers like Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Raman Singh or Sheila Dikshit, everybody could not go to the fourth term.
No, so, I don't see this assessment may be slightly off track, because the face of the anti-incumbency, if I were to hazard the use of that word, is Mr. Nitish Kumar. His party has not performed.
No,
the BJP has performed. The BJP is pulling the weight, not Nitish Kumar.
No, there are two elements to this, Sanket. If you really look at this, the channels after channel were talking about Tejaswi. There is a Tejaswi wave all across. His rallies were shown so many people. Where is those votes have been converted? Have they converted into votes? Definitely no. There is definitely a wave of a Modi wave. In fact, this election is happening in such a difficult condition.
Okay.
Whether there is an unemployment rate.
I think this is an important point Mr. Nambiar is raising.